Hey everybody, good morning. Is it
Good
morning?
afternoon.
Good afternoon. Y'all come on in.
Yeah, afternoon.
Afternoon, yeah.
Good afternoon.
Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in to the Corey and Nessa show.
We trying to get some theme music.
Come on in to the Corey and Nessa show. There's my brother. What's going on, Weatherall? That is my favorite little brother. Little big brother.
It's gonna be our thing.
Y'all.
See, this is about introduction.
Well, this little story about a son. Okay, y'all. Okay. I don't know the words to the song, okay?
Mama, you like,
well, that's... No, well, this little story. That's what I said. Okay, y'all, how are y'all doing? Give me some hearts. Let me know how y'all doing today. What's going on? I see we got Cher in the house.
Miss Natalie always, I like her. She faithful.
Natalie loves you.
I love Miss Natalie.
Let's see. We have my brother, Gerald Weatherall. We have Coquise. We have Susie.
Sure.
We have Diana Tolliver. We have my baby sister, Cher. What's going on, Cher?
She's the prettiest one.
Isn't she beautiful? I love her. We have Apostle Darian Favors in the house. Woo! Tanisha Moore is in the house. Hey. Let's see. We have...
And today our topic came from Joy Davis.
Woo! We have Reva Baker. That's our cousin.
Hey, cousin, what's up?
Victoria Rainbow is in the house. And we have Lady Tiffany Smith. That is Teray's sister.
Hey, Teray's sister, Tiffany.
And we have your uncle, my brother, Ray Anderson.
Hey.
Yes. How's everybody doing today? Y'all doing okay? Because we are on the computer, we can't really invite our special guests. So we're gonna have to try it another time. Yeah. So today our topic is the insecurities of men versus women. But we always have to open up with something funny, right? So today, my oldest daughter, she's here. And so she says that, she's going to go wash some clothes. And so we all know that no laundromat carries dimes and nickels, right? No laundromat takes dimes and nickels. So she say, let me run down here and check on let me run down here and check on, the laundromat. So Corey screams out as she walking out, it don't take dimes and nickels. Like she didn't know, y'all. Corey. This is just Corey, okay? Cool Corey. Okay, so that was our funny today. It may not have been funny to y'all, but it was funny to us when it happened. Yes.
I'm not sure.
Okay, so today is the insecurities of men versus women. Corey always got to do this, y'all.
I know. I can't never try. I'll be trying to share with my friend.
Okay, so here we go. The insecurities of men versus women. And the one thing that I looked up the definition of what insecurity means. Okay, so insecurity means this. Insecurity means uncertainty or anxiety about oneself, lack of confidence. Then it also says the state of being open to danger or threat, lack of protection. So we're going to talk about the first definition, which is uncertainty or anxiety about oneself, lack of confidence. So my question today is, how many of you all out there believe or think that and I need you guys to talk back to us, like always, how many of you guys think that there is insecurities more on the male gender versus the female gender. Which gender do you think walk in insecurities the most? What do you think, Corey?
First of all, good afternoon again. And I don't know. I think it just, once again, I play the advocate of the show for the ones who just now tuning in, and I bring in the funniness of the show. But I'm just going to be real with everybody. I'm going to say females. Let me start over. Because I always get beat up. Let me start over. I want to say when it comes down to insecurity, it's strong in both male and female. Mm-hmm. It just depends on how. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to work it out this way. Okay. It just depends on how you look at it. A female is more, I'm going to show my insecurities, versus a male, you have to learn his insecurities.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to walk around with my insecurities on my shoulders as a male. That's why we always in the gym. That's why we always doing masculine things if a guy don't think he's, is strong or whatever, he's insecure in his body, which later on transition to a relationship. And then as a relationship goes, and you learn this by pops, you learn this if you've been married, even if you've been dating boyfriend, girlfriend a while, you didn't really know he felt some type of way about that until y'all really either got married or y'all just really took a dive into the relationship. Right. But as y'all was just getting to know each other, y'all was friends, you seen him out, he was just this macho guy. You never seen that. Even when y'all was dating,
right,
he was this macho guy. So I think if you look at it, like I said, both ways but it's just the girl show it versus the guy, you have to learn it. And with girls, and I talk about guys, so now with the girls, it's easily. I can pick up I'm a stylist. By the way, I'm stylist, uniquely styled by LC, so if you need anything, just check me out. But when I dress clients, and most of my clientele is female.
Lavelle, do not do it today.
I'm just going to make this laugh.
Oh, Lord, so, please don't do it.
And my clientele is more female. I can tell the strong women that, they love their body. They really don't got no real, whether they big, small, they love themselves. Then I can tell the ones when I put them in something, they like, ooh.
Right.
You do it.
Right.
Because I want you in new stuff. But I'm too big for this. That's the issue. Older generation, new generation. New generation don't care about size. We love all people, all shapes, all whatever. So insecurity should go down now. It should, but it's not. Because, like I said,
because you still have us.
You still have the old generation who remind the younger ones that
you need to cover up.
You still need to cover up. You know what I'm saying?
You don't need to wear that.
Yeah, you need to wear that. But also, like I said, you just got to look at it as in a female way. You can't necessarily. I am not playing with Lavelle Butler today. Wear your emotions. You can't wear. You know what I'm saying? It's just easy to show. And guys love insecure women.
I believe that. Now, he gave his part. Now let me give my part. I looked up some things, and that was my daughter that just went through that's not supposed to use dimes and nickels in the washing machine. But I looked up some things, and it stated that men are a lot of things, and I'm going to read this. It said, men are a lot of things, but call them insecure, and it only makes the problem worse. It says, I'm sorry, you're right. How dare I? It's the women who are insecure, not the men. Well, I also agree in some sense with what Corey is saying, because me, myself, even though you see me here with no sleeves, I won't turn to the side because I don't like the way my arms look. And so I've seen full-figured women who don't really care about how their arms look. They don't care how the rolls show. They don't care about any of that. They just want to wear what the little girls are wearing, the smaller girls are wearing. And so they don't really care as to how they look in it. But me, because I'm older, more mature, I care about how I look and what I wear. Also, I realized that men, in their insecurities, as Corey said earlier, they don't express themselves like women express ourselves. We'll much rather let you know that we are insecure by, hey, heel, by expressing ourselves. We'll say it, and even with the jealousy of a woman, when it comes down to her man, when he looks at some other woman that we feel, mother, you gotta bless God for your awesome. No, I'm not gonna do you today, Lavelle. I'm not doing you, man. Anyway, but I realized that we as women, even when it comes down to the men that we are with, who we are with, if they look at another woman, we become insecure. We say things. We act out, And since my brother is on here, Lavelle, he has an absolutely beautiful wife.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, sorry.
Lavelle, you heard your nephew? You hear your nephew? He has an absolutely beautiful wife who is absolutely shaped
tremendously.
Perfect. Okay, she has a very nice shape.
Awesome.
And there's a lot of women out there. Cher's a beautiful woman, nice shape. But at the end of the day, those who are heavy, like myself,
have a beautiful shape.
We don't take that. The insecurity in us is, man, I wish I looked like that. I wish I had that look. I wish, and those that are of Superintendent Butler's church, they dress like his wife. Why? Because they also look like his wife. Whereas those that are at my church, they dress
the wife.
Sometimes like me, but a lot of them don't look like me. So some of them dress like Lavelle's wife because they have
looking at my nephew.
How you looking? Let me see. I know, right? Anyway, so some of the ladies that are nicely shaped at our church, they dress, in the nice clothes or what have you. But those that are seemingly insecure, they will dress, accordingly. So there are some things that I won't wear because of the way because of my insecurities, versus some things that I will wear because I am not, or because I am secure in that particular outfit. So I'm just saying, sis, you being modest because you kill it. I love my brother. That's my brother. I love him.
Well, see, I think, and just to kind of talk, I think the whole concept or the whole word of insecurity should just be broken down and looked into. Only because you just got to examine, just got to examine yourself. Insecurity ways, like my mom said, in a relationship, I'm going to transfer it to a relationship. When you take it back, start off. I'm going to start off as your personal, personal. You got to build yourself up before you can allow somebody else to build you up, if that kind of makes sense. Meaning, I like my mama says she can't wear this, she can't wear that, but my pops thinks she's beautiful. That's what he attracted to. So you got to look at it like, who care what John Doe, Sarah Sue, Amy Mae, and Willie say about you? Because at the end of the day, whoever you are with, or somebody like you. I love, and I'm not gonna lie, I love a curvy girl. I love a woman with some shape on her. I love a thick person. There's nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with a little skinny toothpick neither. You know what I'm saying? It's just everybody have their preference. But even Even in the sense of a skinny person, you worried about you being skinny, but I know a lot of people who skinny and they want to be fat. Right. They desire to be my size. They desire to be bigger. So that's my thing. I look at life like that. I look at it in the sense of it don't matter, because even though I'm insecure, I want to be skinny, I want to be small, but he want to be fat.
Or thick.
But no, I know people want to be fat. I know people who just love being fat. I know people who don't have a problem being fat. Is it healthy? No. Am I condoning it? No. But if you happy, yes. Right. I do not care.
I believe that a lot of people should learn how to be happy in their skin. Now one thing that I will say, first. I think that. And my husband, he always says this. He said, well, one thing you can't tell is that she's ugly.
You can't. She'll fight you.
I don't think that I am a bad-looking lady, okay? I don't think that. But I do think that I don't have I'm not the size that I desire to be. I remember when I was, you know what I'm saying? And so because I remember when I was to be the size that I am right now, it kind of bothers me, because I desire not to have this roll in my arm. And I do things to, try to prevent, I want my arms to go down. Mm-hmm. And so I work out, I work out to try and better my look. I want to look better. And let's go here. Let's just go here. I'm married. So there are some things, Lavelle, that I want your big brother to be able to do if I was smaller.
But your son is here.
I can't stand him. I'm just saying, I'm talking to the married people right now. There are some things that you want, that you see other people, other married couples doing, that you would desire that your husband and yourself are able to do, but you can't because you're heavy. And so let's just call it what it is. I said some things, there are some things. And so I'm saying that because if you really want that, and I'm talking, if we really want what we want, you're going to do what you can to make that happen. You see what I'm saying? And so I believe that insecurities in women are greater. They're great. They're more acted out versus how men... they're more shown versus than men. Men won't show it. Men, I saw a post that my brother posted the other day. He said you have to love the skin that you're in, and you don't have to dress up to do that. And I agree. Many of us think that the only time that we look good is when we dress up. But I've seen some bad chicks. And it's nothing wrong with that. I've seen some bad chicks. I've seen some dudes that's dressed down in some sweats, a t-shirt, a baseball cap, and still killing. You hear what I'm saying? And so I just believe that we have got to learn how to be secure in who we are. Your Uncle Eric say talk, Corey.
I think he was because...
Yeah, he was just saying talk, Corey. Yeah, but I'm saying that... Okay, so my question today, let's see. Samantha says, I want to just get back to where I'm comfortable with myself. This right here is rough. I don't like to go out as I used to. And I understand that. I do. I totally understand that because we don't look like what we desire to look like. And so because we don't look like what we desire to look like, we will find ourselves sitting at home, and we'll use the excuse that we're okay being by ourselves. We're okay sitting at home. We don't have to have friends, but it's really, if we look at the root of why we are at home, and the reason why we won't go out is because of what Samantha just said, because I'm not comfortable looking like I look. I don't look like all my other friends that I'm going out with.
But Samantha, I think, and I totally agree, because trust me, I have always been the bigger person in all my friends. Like, I'm always the biggest. My clothes is big. I wear the biggest shoes. Can't never wear none of my friends' clothes. Can't shop at Hollister with my skinny friends. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of them things that I kind of just once I've built the love within myself, and a lot of people call me conceited because if y'all go to my Instagram, it's like 1,000 some pictures of me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I love myself, but it took a long time because I used to think I had the ugliest smile because my lips was big. I was shaped weird. A lot of clothes didn't fit me because I'm just being true. I have a large torso. What is it? Torso. What she say? Say it.
Torso.
I have a large one, so it's hard for me to be able to wear like the skinny jeans to keep up with the trends, or it's hard for me to wear like the joggers, or it's hard for me to wear, some stuff that I want to wear that I think is fashionable. It's hard, but I find my comfort zone I find my happiness within my comfort zone, if that makes sense, Stephanie. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go out there and be like, well, I don't like myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go out. Don't never say that, because let me tell you, you stay in here, who's seeing you? Right. If you single, who's seeing you in here? Go outside. Go have fun. That's right. Trust. That's right. When I say I know friends who love them big. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They love them big. They love them skinny. They love them petite. They love them with the long hair, fake hair, whatever. They love you. So you being in here because you don't think you pretty, but somebody think you pretty. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And in some cases, females, this is building up where your insecurity comes from. Let me tell you where your insecurity comes from. And I'm going to be truthful with you. Let me tell you why no guy is publicly insecure. Because, Mama, you said your daddy wasn't in the house, right? Yeah. So most females, or in some cases, not all cases, but most cases, in some African American houses, the dad isn't there or he isn't present. So this is not for everybody, but in some cases, that lack of you pretty, you wouldn't care about these arms. Yeah. Because your daddy baby, you love these arms. Don't let no man tell you about these arms. But you want to tell why God not really insecure? Because you tell me every day, my son is, boy, you handsome. Right. A mama is proud of a handsome son. Yeah. You proud of a pretty son. You proud of one. You proud to see your son. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Right. When your son look nice, you proud him up. When your daughter look nice, but it's something when that guy say, when your daddy like, come here, baby. You daddy's little girl. You look pretty. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because then you don't care about how your arms look. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I don't care. I don't care how I look, because at the end of the day, there's nothing that a female can say that my mom hasn't said already to me. Give me some love. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's how you got to look at it. And you have to look at it in a female stance as well. Females, even though daddy didn't tell you, hey, you beautiful, know your worth. That's where it all starts from. Man. That's a good word. That's a good word. That's a good word. If daddy didn't say, look, he might not be in there and say that. You know what I'm saying? He but you watch TV, you know what's acceptable and what's not. You know what's you know what you laugh at, and you know what you don't laugh at. Right. So if you laugh at it on somebody else, don't put it on. Right, exactly. That's how I look at it. If I'm a big person and the big person got something that I want on and he's funny, I'm not gonna worry yet. Right. Because I know it's a chance that it might happen. But find your worth. Man, look. And let me interject right there. That is something that we as women struggle with. And that is knowing our worth. And man, Corey don't even understand what he just said to me, because, he's right. If I had a man to say to me when I was coming up, when I was coming up, I wasn't thick. I was a little girl and I was an athlete. Now I'm an afterlete. When I was in my early 20s, mid-20s, I was a power lifter, and now I'm just lifting power
up to the Lord.
Oh, the Lord.
and so with that being said, I mean, even with my brothers who love me, Lavelle and Hilton, both of them giving me props on, my looks and who I am, I appreciate that, because at the end of the day, I'm telling you, it's so, so, so important for women to get the compliments from men. Now, my boys and my husband, man, I would much rather hear my husband and my boys compliment me more than anybody on the outside. But this is what my husband said to me.
The prettiest woman.
He said, babe, I shouldn't have to tell you. He said, because you know how I feel about you. You know that I think you're beautiful. You know that I think that, you are a very attractive woman to me. But even with him telling me this, I still want to hear it, because I'm a woman. That was lacked in my life. I did not get that in my life, and so that's the reason why. And let's just go on into this deeper. That's the reason why many of us women are seeking men. We are seeking them. We're not allowing them to find us because of our insecurities. We are seeking a man to tell us how pretty we are. We're seeking a man to compliment us. And the first time we find a man that says, man, you beautiful, man, you look good,
marry me.
We want to marry them. We want them to be our man. We want them to be that. And then when we get them, they beat us because we didn't know the other side of them. We didn't know they were jealous. We didn't know they were crazy. We didn't know they were lunatics. We didn't know that they were maniacs. We didn't know that they were halfway, almost close to being a serial killer.
If not a serial killer.
So at the end of the day, man, I love my son because I appreciate what he just said. I appreciate the fact that he said, because of the lack of a father, the lack of having a father in my life caused me to have a form of insecurity. But I thank God that God gave me boys. Listen to what I'm saying. I thank God that he gave me boys to replace what my father didn't do, what my father didn't say.
Let me inject right there real quick before I forget. I will forget. That's why I'm trying to, not veer too far from this topic. But when you said that fellas, look, it's important that, all right, new day to go tell my wife that she's beautiful. Exactly.
Good job, Jacob. Good job.
We go to school.
Man, so good job, man.
I'm going to say, good job. You have to, and I'm 24 years old. So, of course, I haven't been in all the relationships.
Real quick, Eric. He said approval and validation is what really we want, and it's natural to want it. Wow.
That's what I was just going to talk about. You have to, I was just going to say, guys, when you get that weak woman who have that low self-esteem or that low, she don't think she's the prettiest, you have to be that, what he just said, what's the word? You have to validate her in a positive way.
Right.
Meaning this. If I'm a drug dealer, right? I'm out there slinging, I'm out there doing what I do. If I'm dating a little short from the block, who cute, she educated, but, she really done being ran through. And I'm just using label terms. She done being out there, she ain't the best. Somebody got to be different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to be that positive validation. So if you the drug boy and, drug boy ain't doing nothing, women don't go for them. But some of them are good, but don't go for them. That if you, all you date is this, just don't date all that. Sometimes it's different. It's okay to step outside what you've been comforted in. So fellas, be a positive validation. So be that guy who work at corporate. You don't really gotta be a guy working corporate. You gotta be just be different. Just be different, man. Whatever you do, drug dealer, corporate guy, CEO, The homeless guy on the street, let me tell you, ain't no better love than two homeless people on the street because they already understand. We already don't got nothing but each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He validate her.
She validates him.
He validated her saying, come on, we're going to push through this, and I validate you that I'm backing you up. We might be in this thing horribly. We might not be going, you know what I'm saying? But we validate one another in a positive way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily. Whoever put that angry face, I don't know why.
No, they
oh,
did it on accident.
Oh.
Yeah,
so
you know, together.
You don't really have to, and fellas, listen, it is important. Mama, read that to me.
Which one?
What Georgia said while I'm talking. It is important, just reading it, I'm gonna talk. It is important that we just at least tell our girls that, you know what I'm saying, at least tell our significant other, hey man, you know, baby, I don't tell you this often, but you're pretty. You know what I'm saying? Or when my mama might get a random heart, I send her a heart.
Yeah.
Or I send her a little kiss. It's because I love her, but I know she need that. She need that somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Just here. I love you. And you know what I'm saying? Miss LaShinda, that's my aunt. She didn't know how much it made me feel when she said that heart I sent her, and I'm getting chills when I'm talking about it. But that heart I sent her made her day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That touched me. Because I'm just like, something so little. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, guys. We date to some guys, not all. At the beginning, we date just to try to see. You know what I'm saying? Do that dating stage, learn them. Hey, if you know this girl you ain't never seen her with no flowers. You ain't never seen her with no flowers. See if she like flowers. But buy a flower. Right. Take her out to eat. Go get a little dress. Go do something. Go tell her she pretty. It don't gotta be money. And let me get off money. And that's so true. Don't gotta be money. Don't even. No, I'm saying. I'm talking about. I'm saying. Yeah. I want to look at the little stuff first. You know what I'm saying? Right. It don't got to be the money. It's just the fact that you think I'm pretty enough that A, you would spend your last on me. B, that you even went to the store about me. And C, that you even care. But it's just the little things, guys. You know what I'm saying? You just say, look, I think you pretty. You know what I'm saying? Spice it up. You know what I'm saying? Text her one day, be like, girl, who is you? Because my mom and them do it all the time, and I love it. My mom and them be like, who you text? Your little girlfriend? And my mom be texting my pops. My mom talk about, you cute boyfriend. He be talking about, nah, I got a wife. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But it's her. You know what I'm saying? That's cute. You know what I'm saying? That's fun. Spice it up. Be like, text her. Be like, hey, you look cute. You know what I'm saying? Or, hey, you look pretty. Or, hey, I'm thinking about your smile today. Or I'm thinking about your eyes today. Exactly. Notice something. Exactly. If you see that her arms ain't the prettiest, hug them. Lay on them. You embrace them, because this is my favorite. I don't care. I love these. I love them. I love my mama. I love them. So my grandma got them. It's genetic in my family. So, and that's another thing, female. If it's DNA, genetic, why are you insecure about it? Because you already know you can't get rid of it. Just embrace it. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Read what Eric and Garrison said.
First of all, I saw where Joy said right. Joy. And then in some big women, it's not that they want to be small. They just want a little less or a little more here and there. Exactly. That is true. And Natalie said that's
Lisa
true.
Said, catch me up.
Lisa, you got to catch up. You're going to have to go back and read.
I'll catch up.
Natalie said that's true. Send me flowers. Let me know. I'm thinking of you. And that is so good. Eric said, be confident in you and carry it well. Your signs will never matter. Be sexy to you and you'll be sexy to us. Man, I'm fixing to pin this, Eric. I'm pinning this right here. Be sexy to you, and you will be sexy to us. That is so true. That is so true.
I love a confident
Garrison Dyer says, little things sometimes mean more than anything to a woman. You're right. My girl says to just spend time with her because, and I believe this too, time is worth more than money. You're so right. But this is what I want to talk about. We've been talking about the ladies for the last 15, 20 minutes. Let's talk about the men. As it relates to men, men also women, and sometimes women get angry with me because of the things that I say as it relates to our men, because our men have been created to be providers. They have been created to be protectors. They have been created to love us. That is in the word. Love your wife as Christ loved the church. But if we as women would let the men be the men, if we would let them be the men, if we would let them be the men, they will not mind treating us as treating us in the way that we desire to be treated. Now, men say that. My husband says this all the time. Make me think that I can run through a wall, and I give you anything you want.
Make me feel like I'm on top of the world, and I run through. He always said, if you want a man to run through a wall for you,
make him think that he's on top of the world. And so that's what we have to do.
He might be wrong.
Exactly. One thing you never do is embarrass your man in front of nobody.
And
that right there that's the form of insecurity on a male's part. You make him feel insecure, like he's weak. And one thing that a man don't ever want to be considered as being is weak, and especially when it comes down to his woman. Hold on just a second, because you did it.
No, I'm going to say pull up yours.
Oh, go and pull it up. And so the one thing that I believe in, I believe that Eric said something earlier about validating and appreciation. One thing that we as women don't do, and we want them to compliment us, we need to appreciate them. When we act like what they do is what they have to do, we take that for granted, where, the Lord said this, I expect him to do this. I don't expect him to do anything different. I will not reward him for what he does, or I will not reward him because this is what he's supposed to do. That may be true in a perfect world, but because we are not in a perfect world, men will tend to fall short, just like women will tend to fall short, and they don't do what we are asking or desiring or expecting them to do. But because they are not doing it, we now form this form of attitude. We don't want to give them what they supposed to have as a husband. We want to hold out on them. He didn't do this, he didn't, and we hold grudges forever. And here we are walking around, and now we're not validating them. We're not stroking their ego. We're not appreciating them. And men want their ego stroked. So this is another thing that my husband say. See, our numbers are going down because I'm talking this right here. But I guarantee you the majority of them that's watching are men, because they know I'm talking right now. One thing that I understand, lunch is over with too. Also, I understand that one thing that men desire, they desire to be validated. They desire for you to say to them, I appreciate what you have done for me. I appreciate what you do for our family. Thank you for taking the time to teach our sons and our daughters the right way to go. Thank you for paying the bills. Thank you for doing this. And because you do this, let me take you out. Let me spend some money on you. Let me not just keep stacking my money and never appreciate who you are. Let me compliment you, because y'all, let me tell you something. Sunday, my husband was so fine. Oh my God, he was so fine to me. I was just like, oh my God, he is absolutely the bum diggity. But listen to this. One thing that we get upset about, we get upset because there's another woman around the corner that thinks the same thing about your husband, about your boyfriend. They think the same thing. And guess what? They sitting back waiting to see if you're going to mess up. That's why I say it's important for you to stroke that man's ego. Stroke his ego, baby. If he laying down on the couch and just in some gym shorts and a t-shirt and he got man tits, I'm just saying, baby, you compliment them man's breasts. You hear what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, somebody still like the man breasts. You hear what I'm saying? Even though they may have a roll here and there, a love handle, baby, you better hold on to that handle, baby, and enjoy that handle, because there's somebody out there who's saying, I don't care about him having man breasts. I don't care about him having love rolls. I'm going to like him. I'm going to love him. I'm going to appreciate him, because she's not. And one thing my husband will say, one won't, one will. Do you hear what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't care how mad you are with that man. I don't care how he has disappointed you. You better not go outside those doors acting a fool, acting like he ain't who he is, because at the end of the day, guess what? Somebody is watching y'all. Somebody is close to you. I know I'm getting loud and getting all excited, but I get excited when I'm telling the truth. But somebody's watching you that's close to you. That's close to you, and they are watching to see if you're gonna fail. And as soon as you fail, they're gonna make that phone call. Soon as you fail, they're gonna make that phone call. They're gonna say, you know, this, that, and the other. Pastor, or man, Tony, you look nice. Well, guess what? You were so mad. Coffee here for me. You were so angry that you couldn't even compliment your man. You couldn't even stroke his ego. And let me tell you something. For all the married women out there, I don't care how long he stays in the bed. I'm trying to make it what am I trying? PG-13. I don't care how long he lasts, baby. You better enjoy it, because guess what? There's somebody out there that will enjoy the 15 minutes. They'll enjoy the 20 minutes. They'll enjoy. But here you are with your girlfriends complaining about what he's not doing and how long he's lasting. Let me tell you something, ladies. You knew what he was when you got with him. You knew it. The first time you slept with him, you knew what he had. So what? He lasted longer then than he do now. Well, it's some years that went by. Maybe he got blood pressure issue. Maybe he got some sickness going on. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something, ladies. You do not put your man down to no other woman. Listen to what I'm saying. You don't put your man down to no other woman. I don't care if he lasts 2 seconds. You enjoy that 2 seconds. And baby, do what you got to do to make him happy again, so you can enjoy another 2 seconds. Because at the end of the day, somebody is out there. I'm going to keep saying it. Somebody is out there watching. The insecurity of a man comes from his woman. It comes from his woman. It comes from a woman. When a man is insecure, it's because of what his woman, it's because of what his woman has said and has done. So at the end of the day, don't put yourself out there to where you now are insecure because you did it to yourself. You did that to yourself. Don't put your husband, don't put your companion in a bad place. Stroke that man's ego. If he go outside and mow the lawn and he missed a spot, don't complain about the spot that he missed. You tell him, baby, you mowed the mess out of that yard. Oh my God, you do better than the Hispanic people. You do better than the professionals. If he decides one day to wake up and clean your house, you say, honey, oh my God, thank you so much for cleaning the house. Even though he didn't vacuum the rug good, even though he didn't sweep out the corners, at the end of the day, compliment your man. Compliment your man. If he put on something that you don't like for him to wear, tell him. Tell him. And guess what? He is going to go and change. Yeah. Men want their women to. Booker, will you stop? Booker said he needs to sweep those corners though.
That's what I'm reading the comments.
Stop it. You need to compliment him, because women, we cause our men to be insecure. Insecure, the insecurity of a man. If you tell him that you don't like the way he smells, well, guess what? He's going to make sure he changes the cologne. If you tell him you don't like that haircut, guess what? He gonna make sure the next time that it's cut a different way. My husband cut his beard off, right? And this is how I'm telling you, it's true. My husband cut his beard off. And his beard made his face look big. It made his head look real big in his body because he's lost so much weight because his wife don't know how to cook. So anyway, he has lost a lot of weight, so he cut his beard down. And he didn't cut it off, he just cut it down. And so, you know what he said? He said these words. He says, as I was walking out, he said, "You didn't tell me how you like my beard." And I was shutting the door. I said, "I don't like it." But I was only kidding. I said, "Babe, I like it. I like it." And so he wanted the one that he laid next to. That man wants that woman. He'd much rather for that woman to stroke his ego rather than somebody on the outside to stroke his ego. So I'm just saying today, as it relates to men and women, we really desire, as Corey said earlier, we need that man, as Eric said earlier, we need that man to validate us and to show us some appreciation. Whereas also, excuse me, it's my coffee. Whereas also the men want us to validate them. Oh Lord. My husband like 2 Chainz too. Mm-hmm. Men also want the women to stroke their ego. Go Corey.
2 Chainz.
Go Corey.
Corey has so I'm rewinding to the beginning. I think from a male aspect, you have heard my mom. My turn. I think this, and I don't think I know because I'm a boy. Even though I have mama who tell me I'm handsome, whatever. If I'm in a relationship, this is only, and I'm gonna start off by myself first. I'm sorry, because I told y'all I do stuff individually, then relationship, then however. So me personally, coming up through high school, even though I had mama telling me, hey, you handsome, you this, that, and the other, you still had to kind of compete. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just one of them, dog eat dog worlds in school, in high school. Everybody go to high school. You got the jocks, you got the nerds, you got this, you got that. I really don't know where I really fit in. I was just friends with everybody. But this is what I have to say. I think that open my chair. I think one thing that helped me out and that I really don't expect, let me tell y'all, and I'm different, because I do not expect a woman to tell me those things. You see? Because like I told y'all, my mama already tell me that. So I don't get mad if my girlfriend don't say, hey, you look good. Because I know I look good. We dating. Like, come on. Like, surely you're not going to date nobody ugly. But what I get insecure of, or what I need to make me feel like I'm doing the right thing, is I just need that appreciation. You know what I'm saying? That you appreciate the effort that I'm putting up. You know what I'm saying? I don't have much to offer y'all. I don't have money. I don't have fame. I don't have all that. All I got is my love. All I got is my time. So if I see that you're not appreciative of my time, I'm going to spend my time somewhere else. I'm going to go somewhere else who appreciate those things. Because at the end of the day, I don't want you telling me I look good. I don't need that. I don't. I'm not Pops. I don't need nobody telling me my beard look good. I don't need nobody telling me you look good in no suit, because I know I do.
But he didn't need me to say that.
No. I'm saying that's how you took it. Right. I'm saying from a man, I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Pops don't need it. He like it, but he don't. See, That's the thing. Women, you need it. We don't. We just want you to appreciate us. You know what I'm saying? A little time. If I ain't seen you all week, I'm going to break it down so little, because this is something that I observe strongly. If I haven't seen you all day, if your male friend, boyfriend, husband, whatever you want to, sugar daddy, whatever you want to have, if he ain't seen you all day, and this what you doing when you with him, right here, don't get mad when this right here, cause him to keep on pushing because I appreciate the time that we spend. That's, right. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the time that.
Say hello to my oldest daughter. Hey, she's a nurse.
Corey's a hater. Just want to let y'all know.
Wow. But okay, but you have to appreciate yourself, guys. You know what I'm saying? Because women, I don't need that. My time, like I said, my sister threw me way off. But I need you to show that you enjoy my company, you enjoy my space, you enjoy my time, you enjoy everything. I don't need you to tell me because see, let me tell you the difference between guys and girls. We can buy clothes to make us look good. Like I can truly say, I know some ugly friends, but they look alright because they can dress. You know what I'm saying? Versus a girl, y'all gotta go get her and all that stuff. But we can make ourselves look alright. We good. They ain't got us on TV. We ain't getting butt shots. We ain't getting lipo. We ain't getting none of that. Because right. Guys just don't care. They really don't. They really don't. So you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's just one of them things that. What time is it?
We got a question.
What's the question?
The question is, what do you do when you do stroke his ego in every way, but he still don't respect or appreciate you? A one-sided situation.
It's not in that situation. This is what I do. Stop. This is what I will tell you. I'm not a. Now listen. I'm gonna put this disclaimer out there. I don't have a doctorate degree. I don't have no license. So I ain't perfect. I'm on 24. I haven't lived that life yet. But this is what I would do. Stop doing what you do and see if he'll miss it. Just stop doing it. Stop stroking it. Trust me, he'll miss it. All guys do. We might show, and I'm just telling that little secret. That's the only thing you're going to get at me. We might show that we don't care, but let you stop doing it. I'm going to know why you stop. I ain't going to question you about it, but in my head, just like you got women intuition, I know when another nigga entertaining you. Uh-oh.
That was not beep. That was our first beep.
I was like, I know when the other person entertaining you because I know where you know what I'm saying, where your time is going, and I know what I'm not doing. But who said that? I don't even know.
That was Laditra.
Laditra, that's what you do. Stop doing it. Stop.
Okay, so you want my answer? Do you really want my answer? Because I'm going to come another direction. If you are doing all that you can do, and he's still not appreciating you, and he's still not acknowledging you, it's because somebody else has already started to stroke the ego even better than you are.
Nope.
Yes. That's not true in all cases, but most cases, if there is somebody, if he's not appreciating you, he is not dealing with you. He is not, stop it, Booker, you're going to get a whooping. I'm going to whoop you. I'm getting a belt. I'm coming to LA and I'm going to give you a whooping because you are acting up today. Y'all, that's my other baby. I love him so much. He was one of Corey's best friends in high school, and he was just like my son. So I'm telling, don't pay him no mind. Don't pay us no mind. That's my baby. I love him. I love him to death, to life. Well, anyway, but if he's not appreciating it, he's not acknowledging it, and I'm gonna say to like Corey, it's not the fact that he's not, and it doesn't necessarily have to be another woman, but in most cases it is. But it could just be the fact that he's used to you doing it.
Oh, he don't care.
And he don't, yeah.
He just don't care.
He's a Corey.
He
don't care. He don't care that you compliment him. It's not making him.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah, it's not making him change one way or the other, if that makes any sense. Laditra, ignore my son in LA because he is like this, okay? He needs a check, right? Oh, he is cool. But anyway, y'all, it's getting close to our time to get up out of here. If you have any questions, hit us up now. Hit us up now. We have 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. We get off.
Well, whatever, 1:30, whatever.
Yeah, 1:30.
We've been on for an hour, 54 minutes. That's it.
Yeah.
But look, let me tell y'all. At the end of the day, the whole purpose of this video, and like I said, I love Joy for this. Thank y'all for Joy Davis. She asked that question because I think in society, and especially in the African American culture, this subject, insecurity, is not discussed, and that's why you have more. That's why you have a lot of divorce rates. Why you have a lot of baby daddies. Why you have a lot of single mamas. Why you have a lot of you have a lot of stuff going on because the insecurities wasn't addressed because the daddy was absent or brother didn't say his little sister look good enough. You know what I'm saying? Booker said he loved her, by the way. He, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I said, it's not that you're wrong for that you feel, no, take it back. It's not that you are less than the next female or you're less than the next person. You know what I'm saying? You just got to find your value within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, find your worth. Even though daddy wasn't there, brother didn't do it, women, find your worth. But guys, from my standpoint, do better. Set a goal. Every day you're going to text your significant other, whoever you with, or whoever you trying to talk to. Hey, you look pretty. Hey, I thought about you today. You know what I'm saying? Do something different. Make a change. You know what I'm saying? Do something different. And just, you know what I'm saying? Help it out. You know what I'm saying? Let's lower this insecurity rate of female, and let's build them back up. You know what I'm saying? You get a female that's torn down, let them know, hey, any female that's with me, I'll let them know. Don't treat me like the last person you dated. Because I didn't cause them mistakes. I give you a fresh slate when you came into my life. My life give me a fresh slate when I come into yours.
Okay, so Samantha says, I pick out his clothes, make his lunch, cut his hair, make his bed, everything I know to do. But when I try to converse with him, he walks away like my voice is invalid. She also says, I have even bathed this guy. We just engaged. So then I'm at a point of something. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say to you. I'm like Booker. Booker's like, oh, Samantha, dang girl. I feel him on that because you giving him too much. You giving him
so much, man.
You giving him too much.
My mom
and
said
even
that all
though
the time.
you are engaged, you are only a glorified girlfriend. That's all you are. You are a glorified girlfriend. No benefit.
No benefit.
If he wants to die today, you ain't get nothing. You get nothing. And so at the end of the day, ma'am, stop all of that. Stop all of that. Because he's taking you for granted. And not only taking you for granted, let me tell you something. You could just be getting him fixed up for somebody else.
That girl, Samantha said she putting them out.
There you go. There you go. You know, she said, that's what she was, she said, so then I'm at the point of putting him out. Put him out. Put him out. Put him out because if
he live with you, girl, that's where you make the mistake. Let me tell you something. Women, don't move in with him. I mean, don't let him move in with you. You move in with him. If you gonna make it work, since he the king, let you come into his territory because you taking care of him, girl, Samantha, girl, stop. He lived with you. You messed up. That's where you messed up at. And I'm not saying that's where you messed up. I'm just saying because at the end of the day, you love him. And I tell people this. Love hides a multitude of issues, problems,
That's the word.
And the heart wants what the heart wants. And if you love him, let me tell you, and I heard somebody tell me this. Women, this is where you mess up at. Everybody think you're the one. You think you can change him. You think you can do this. You can't change me because that's one person that's going to come around my life that I know. There's a timing in a place in a guy's life that he know when he's ready to settle down. Yeah. He knows when he would. So, like right now, I'm just being transparent. Right now, I ain't trying to settle down. So I know if I date somebody, I'm just dating them right now. Hopefully to build a relationship then. I'm settling down, getting married and all that stuff. But stop thinking you're the one. Stop thinking you're that one because you're not. No one's that one. No female, no male. You're not that one.
Okay, y'all, we getting ready to get out of here.
Because we got, hit this in the inbox.
Yeah.
We're going to get a Facebook page.
Yeah, we're getting all that. And
all that good stuff.
YouTube and all
famous. That. I ain't getting
anyway, Booker said something. Booker says, he says, don't let them tear you down. We're not tearing you down, Samantha. We're not. But this is what he did say, and that I liked. He said, you were trying to do right by someone. He said, you were trying to do right by you. Mm-hmm. And then he says, but someone will enjoy you and your hospitality. And I totally agree. I totally agree.
Because Samantha, you're beautiful. I just looked at your page. You're a beautiful young girl. Let me tell you, you are beautiful. And if he want to appreciate you, come check me out. I'll get you dressed for free. I ain't lying. Come check me out. I'll put you in some new clothes. You know what I'm saying? Let's go shopping. Let's hang out. And I promise you, you're going to get somebody. And when you start putting that attention to somebody else who value that time, who value that hospitality, like Booker says, man, you're going to blow. He ain't going to know what to do.
That's right.
This guy going to come in.
Because somebody will appreciate that.
Girl, you come at the right time in my life and I was ready to settle down. I would treat you like a king for that. You know what I'm saying? A queen. I'm not talking a king. I would treat you like a queen. I would treat you like a queen for that because at the end of the day, that's what you are, man. You know what I'm saying? You are a queen. That's what queens do. They take care of their king.
Right.
And now, and I'm being transparent. You doing queenly duties for a peasant.
Wow, man.
And at the end of the day, until he come up into your level, stop doing those things, man. Stop doing them things for him. Because at the end of the day, those are wifely queen duties. That's right. Those are wifely queen duties.
You giving him benefits.
You running bath water and stuff like. You giving him the 501. What's the 401k?
Yeah.
You giving him 401k, 401k, whatever the thing is. You giving him benefits that, you know what I'm saying? He's not giving you nothing. So you doing what queens do.
Booker said you gonna say, he gonna be like, girl, where you was?
Exactly, where you was.
Y'all, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here.
I love you guys.
The 3 B's.
The 3 B's.
Be great.
Be kind.
Be tolerant. We love you guys. Thanks so much for following us. Bye, Booker. I love you, dude. Have a good one. We coming to LA soon.
Follow me on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. Not my Snapchat, but Instagram. All right.
All right. Bye.